So have you ever had any surgery at all?
No.
No. Broken bones?
No.
You suffer from any back pain?
Sometimes I have a curvature of the spine, it's a lower back
Okay.
from birth.
So how often would you say you get that pain in your back? You to say per day or per week?
Probably a couple of times a month, actually.
Okay.
More when I overstress.
So do you have any tensions or soreness in a specific area? So we've just said your back. And is there anywhere else?
No.
Okay. Do you experience any numbness, tingling, or stabbing pains anywhere?
Sometimes on my left hand.
Okay.
My left arm.
So then again, how often would you say you get these pains?
Once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's related to stress in my left shoulder.
All right.
So I have a deep tissue massage which tends to release that. And
Okay.
I do that on a regular basis, either weekly or bi-weekly.
All right. And do you find that helps?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it does mean I don't use weights or lifting using my left shoulder. I avoid doing that because of that.
So do you experience any stiff, swollen, or painful joints?
No.
No. Do you have any sensitive to touch, pressure in any area? No. Alright, so that wraps up our previous medical history section. So now just moving on to lifestyle. So questions about what you normally get up to. So on average, how many hours a week would you say you exercise on average?
Typically, so I try to go running every other day, and I normally do about 5k run, so that's like an hour and a half of running
Every
a
other
week.
day.
So 40 minutes every other day.
Right.
So adding all that up, say
So say three times 40.
times that, so that's nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll say
2 hours a week.
2 hours of running. And then what kind of intensity would you say your running is? Would you say it's maximal or sub-maximal, kind of? Is it jog, right?
Well, it's a bit more than that. If you define jog as a gentle run, it's a bit more than that.
Okay, it's continuous.
Yeah,
just
I would
above
say
sub-maximal.
it's not max. It's probably not max because it's not a sprint, but for me, it's somewhere between sub-max as you define it and max.
Okay.
I would say. So maybe that's sub-max.
Yeah, max is like 100-meter sprint where you're gassed out
sub-max.
after, so it's a sub-maximal. So on average, how many hours of sleep do you get per night?
About 6.
6 hours? And I'd like you to give me some details about your occupation, like what you do for work. Are you sat at a desk all the time, or are you active?
Yeah, most of the time I'm sat at a desk.
Okay. And so how many hours a day would you say that you're sat at a desk for?
So we say 6.
And do you smoke, or have you ever smoked?
No.
And do you drink alcohol? If so, how much and often?
So yes, I do. And so if we said a unit is half a pint, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if we said 2 units a week on average.
So, do you follow, or have you recently followed any specific dietary intake plan? In general, how do you feel about your eating habits?
Okay, so I've been on a keto-based, low-carb, no-carb program for 6 months now.
And how do you feel about that?
No, that's good. I'm happy with that. I generally have enough fuel for what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it to lose weight, which has been successful, and I do feel healthier.
Okay.
And also reducing the amount of meat that I eat as well,
Right.
combined with the running, the exercise.
Yeah. So here I have your daily dietary intake. So do you drink coffee in a day? How many cups of coffee?
One a day.
One a day. Tea?
2 a day.
2. Glasses of like fizzy drink?
No.
None. Milk?
Only on cereal, so I don't drink milk.
So we'll say 1, because if you're having cereal. Glass of water?
Yeah, say 4 a day.
Okay.
So that's a large glass of water.
Yeah. Portions of vegetables?
Yeah, 1 a day.
1.
1 or 2. Say
Okay,
2.
we'll
Say
put
2.
2. The amount of sugar, I mean, can't really
Very
measure
little.
that. But
You-
we'll say chocolate, sweet, and sweets.
No.
None.
Well.
But we'll say what 1 portion of sugar a day
Yeah,
on
okay,
your
right.
cereal. Alcohol, we've said 2 units, really, that's fine. Portions of fruit a day.
I'll say 1.
So, from 1 to 10, what would you say your stress level is? And 10 being the highest.
But 8.
8. So, being 8, what would you say makes you feel stressed? Roughly in.
Teenagers. Life.
So,
COVID.
children.
Work, COVID.
So then, in
Tax
contrast to that, what makes you feel happy?
Walking. Right, I do enjoy. I feel happy when I'm running. Actually.
So walking / exercise.
Yeah. Being out on the hills, walking by the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mention on my exercise. I generally do an hour's walk to the beach every day.
So
In addition to running.
we'll say that's exercise. So we'll put that up to. I'll go 3 hours a week, or 3.5. Because, well, if you count, if it's an hour every day.
Every day, so that's 7 hours of walking, plus the running on top
That's
of
2,
that.
so that's 9 hours a week. That's good. That would be very sub-maximal, but it's still exercise. So you enjoy walking and exercising. Is there anything else you enjoy doing? What makes you feel happy?
We're watching comedy
Watching comedy.
on the television.
So would you say these things help you relieve that stress?
Yeah.
Meditation.
Meditation as well.
Meditation.
Daily meditation. Mindfulness.
So, in a day, how often would you say you feel happy? So you said that you give yourself a stress being 8.
I said say an hour.
An hour a day. Okay. Alright, well that's kind of wrapped up our lifestyle. So just lastly then, would you be able to outline 3 goals you wish to achieve regarding your health and lifestyle choices after coming to me for this consultation?
So, weight loss. So I have a goal to reach, I'm 12.8 now, and I want to reach 11.7. I fluctuate between 11.7 and 12 stone. Increase my upper body strength, and continue to increase my fitness level. So being able to run longer distances
So
in less time.
your cardiovascular.
Yeah.
That's great. So, would you be able to just sign here to show that we've had this consultation and that you know that this is all strictly confidential between me and you? Yeah, thank you very much for that.